Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and you join me here once again in Transport Fever 2 on the Island Hub series. As we're watching one of our smaller freight trains, you can possibly tell that from the numbers in the bottom left there, on its way back to our freight hub at Epic MMX. Yes. How can I, if it tells me there at the bottom of the screen and I can't, and I still forgot it. I've just noticed the frame rate's a bit sort of janky at times here. It seems to be okay, but yeah, there were those pauses, weren't there? So I'm not sure if the latest beta, which I'm running, this is a beta for the upcoming update, which is, as of the date of this recording, is due out in just a few days' time, which will provide a console release for the game, various improvements to the game mechanics, and apparently some performance improvements as well, which they obviously needed to do for the console edition. Anyway, why am I following this train? One reason in particular, I was doing some sort of general admin off camera, checking how our routes are working and so on, and I thought, oh hang on, this train needs attention. And I came into it and saw something rather nice, which I hadn't seen before. If I go back into camera cockpit view, if you notice the top left there, it tells you you've got buttons, shift, minus and plus, to change the camera view. This is me pressing, oh, there's an aeroplane taking off. Fabulous. You can change the view, which I've not seen before, which is rather nice, isn't it? And you do have H, of course, for blowing off the horn, the trumpet, the whistle, whatever you want to call it. And also, of course, as of this beta, those messages now disappear. I think on the previous public builds, the release build, the message was always still there in the top left corner, which upset a few people. And also, this is quite a nice route to follow, actually. It's quite scenic. Planes, trains, views of the beach and so on. It's lovely. Anyway, should we get into some gameplay? Yeah, let's see what we're doing here. Now, this is the Yerevan fuel delivery truck, which we actually upgraded in the last episode because we've now got a fairly good shipment route. It's not perfect, but it's getting there. And goods are also required in Yerevan out here on this end of the island. If I turn it, this is correct orientation. Yes, you're probably bored of me saying in every video, get the orientation right. I'm not. No, I'm sorry. I can't stop. I can't stop myself. We're getting some goods in Yerevan now. But what I noticed was that for whatever reason, if we go to our freight hub here, the Epic MMX, go down our list of routes here, the Yerevan fuel delivery, 95 fuel and 19 goods are waiting, which is substantially more than this train can carry. So I think it is due an upgrade. So we're going to do that. There's another main upgrade I want to do as well. Possibly 2 or 3 to be fair. But the main purpose of this episode is going to be adding in another freight route, which I mentioned last time, but sounded a little bit scared about doing because it involves messing around with the trains coming out of the hub here, and it's a bit of a mess. I will fix this. I'm going to put fix in quotes there because I'm going to change it. Whether it fixes it or not, of course, is anybody's guess, but we'll try that. But that's not today's episode. But I think I can actually get freight going all the way down from the hub there into Kyiv down here, which requires fuel and tools and bricks and food. And quite a good number of all of them, to be honest, by the look of that. And that should really explode the demands for Kyiv passenger traffic as well, which would be really nice. So that'll be fun. There may well be another route as well we do as part of this episode, but that will come a little bit later. Anyway, this train here, the Yerevan fuel delivery route, which obviously is now misnamed because it's delivering lots of other stuff as well. So what vehicle do we have here? We have a vehicle that can go 50 miles an hour, which is not a bad speed. The power's, very, very middling. But that is a very small consist, really, for this type of delivery now. We've got 90 odd fuel, so we've got 100 items that need delivering to Yerevan at the moment. So what can we do with this train? What wagons do we have? We've got the Naffy, of course. which is a multifunction vehicle. Now that goes at 50, it only carries 8 mine, but it does allow us to carry everything, so rather than having a mixed consist, to be honest, I think we should still have. I mean, I quite like mixed consists, they look quite good, mixer wagons, but getting the balance right is always the trick in the game, isn't it? Is knowing quite what the game prioritises in putting onto your vehicles. I think we can do that. Again, they're all 50. Yeah, we don't have anything going above 50 in the freight arena, do we? No. Okay, so what trains do we have? Let's go top speed. So down here we've got 56. You possibly the train we're running, actually, aren't you? Can I get it from there? It's 462. Yes, that one. 736. But we do have these Chinese ones, which are that much more powerful. So we can put a much bigger consist on them. We could double head the train, but that's not something I do, to be honest. No, I don't. So no, I'm not going to do that because yeah, I know it's a perfectly legitimate way of doing things, but I don't, because I'm strange like that perhaps. Okay, so we're going to get rid of you. Going to put the China Railway loco on there. And we're going to want a good few more of these cargo wagons, which are tank cars. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, should we put them all at the front or at the back? Actually, if we move the... Yeah, if we move the goods wagons. No. That's the trouble. Move it. That's it. Move you down there. And you can go down there. And then you guys can go up the front. Okay, so that's 12 times 6, which is better than it was. We've got a good number of those. That's fine. I think that will do nicely. So we'll modify that for only 5 million. That's the job done. You may notice, if you're looking at the bottom left, we have a very, very healthy bank balance. That's the train here. Of nearly 47 million. We are in fact wholly in profit now. If I bring that up, yeah, we have no loan, we're making money. We are running on hard mode, so I mean that's the thing with the economics of the game. It's not terribly demanding. Once you've established profitable routes to start with, that's the key, getting them profitable to begin with in those first difficult early years when all your vehicles are slow and or expensive. Once you've done that, once you've managed to get a few profitable routes going, then you're rolling in money, basically. There's no stopping you. So that looks better. So that vehicle, that train should now make loads of money. How much have we left behind? 23 fuel. That's okay. We're good with that. Now, the other train I was looking at upgrading was a passenger train. It's the one to Chengdu. If I bring that over there and bring the station back. No, not the line, the station. There it is. Yeah, as you can see, Chengdu is the one with the most passengers waiting at our hub. How many passengers? Oh, we've got Surat as well. It's on the same route. It's one of our very few 3-stop routes. Yeah, these trains do need upgrading. Most definitely. They're only carrying 116 people. Not good enough. So what vehicles do we have on here? Let's get rid of you. Let's bring you over here. And details, that's what I'm after. So we're running... Oh, it's a 462 again. But you're travelling at 56 because we've got faster wagons. This is a long route. We need proper big fast trains on this, don't we? So let's edit these. Can I edit these? How old are they? 10 years. Oh, let's replace them all. Let's replace them all. So we want a steam locomotive. We still ain't got no electrical diesel. Apart from the multiple units, we're not running multiple units at the moment. So down here we've got the Russian, we've got 2 Russians, both going at 71 miles an hour. I think, yeah, we'll want the bigger, powerful one. Yeah, so we'll put you in there, and we want wagons, passenger wagons. What go? Oh, you're a Suburban. You've got 62. Okay, yeah, we've got locos that go at 56 or 71. So again, the imbalance, the discrepancy between the speed of your locos and your wagons. Now, we are currently, I think, running these wagons, aren't we? the ho-ha and the ha-ha-fu. Yes, these ones here. Alright, so good run. You carry 19 as opposed to... Oh, you carry 24. Alright, I like you. Don't know about the gauge though. So perhaps we stick to these, so that I don't get gauge confusion. Alright, okay, let's we'll put... Have we got first or second class? Have we got classes of trains on here? No, they're just... Oh, in the description it tells you there, doesn't it? Yeah. Again, a reminder, if you're new to this series, all the mods I'm using are in a collection on Steam, a link to which is in the description of this video below. This is third class. Have we got first class at all? I think, these will be the ho-has, won't they? And you carry just 20. Oh, that'll be because you're first class. Oh, hang on, we've got a forest closing in a few days' time, or a year's time. Okay, we'll pause the video just in case I forget to deal with that. You first class, you're third class. Do we not have any? You go 15. Oh, okay. Oh, well, we're not going to worry about first class then. Right, so we're going to take you. We want proper capacious vehicles. No, you are third. You're second class. Oh, it does. There's too many variants here to confuse the heck out of me. A European style dining car, only carrying 8, mind. No, we want full capacity. Right, make your mind up, man. Yep, we're going to do these. Going to put 1, 2, 3 of you on, and a couple of others. You're a brake van. You carry 20. I do like a variation of vehicles. You only carry 10. Oh, you're a first class. Oh, you are first class. Okay. You're a dining car, but you only carry 10. No, can't be done with that. You only carry... I don't like this. I don't like losing passenger numbers. And then we'll put one of you on as well. You carry 24 again. So that's 106 each. Good. Nearly 17 million. And we can carry 106 each. So for the line, that is 212. It'll help, I think. So where's that train? Oh, you're heading down that way to Chengdu. We've got another one on this route somewhere. Okay, where's the other one? Train 29. Oh, you've pulled into the station. Excellent. Very nice looking train indeed. And what we could do, of course, is upgrade that line to... Oh, it is high speed already. Yeah, I've done that already. Yeah, did that in the last episode, I imagine. Good, so that will help with that. So let's crack on then. Let's get this freight route running. So what I'm thinking, we've got a spare platform here, which is this one here. Now I have off camera made a small change to the switches here, because if you may remember, I think it was the episode before last, one of the recent ones anyway, I was trying to get a train down here to deal with this petrochem, this petrol, this oil, this fuel industry chain we've got down here. And I had fun getting a train onto that line because the switches here didn't allow it to cross over to the platform I initially set it to, which is this bottom one here. I've jiggered this a little bit and I think I can do it now. I think trains will come from that depot and be able to get to either line. I think it'll work. He said very much in hope rather than expectation. So they're going to come out of here through... will they go through that station? They're going to have to, and then spin off down here to join the passenger line down to Kyiv. We could... No, we'll have to come out this way, I think, to do that. Yeah, okay, so what we're going to do... I'm going to stop talking. We're going to hand over to a little bit of a speed buildy thing and a little bit of soundtrack. and I will join you on the other side when we've got our route completed, and we'll see how the whole thing looks. So I'll see you in a couple of minutes' time. And there we have it, a brand new freight route, if I pick the right station. Ajaxpost to Kyiv. Am I using the same name? The trouble is, I sort of have a naming system, but I am so random that I forget it. It's, yeah. No, we're going to rename it. We're going to rename it, I think. It needs to be called... Don't move the screen. There you go. Kyiv Bulk Freight. Yes, because that's where it's going to, and it's all going to be lots of good stuff coming from here. And let's bring that up. Yeah, a couple of issues with switches and my inability to correctly use the flying junction thing here. Actually, I can smooth that out a bit. Can I smooth that out a bit? Yeah, as you can see, I'm really got lots of money I can spend, so I can do all this lovely smoothing stuff. It doesn't quite look perfect, but I might tidy it up later. There you go. That's nice. Good. And that will join there. That will join in with the passenger line. Could have had 4 lines going into Kyiv, perhaps, but why? You don't need them. Well, we'll see how busy the trains get, see if they do get in each other's way. But that should be fine. All we need to do now, of course, is find a train to put on that route. And this is going to be... it needs to be fairly powerful, I think. The Russian 71 miles an hour. We don't have freight wagons that go that fast, so I think this 50 mile an hour Chinese Railways vehicle will do very nicely. So we will buy one of you, and we will put on it. What are we actually carrying down to Kyiv? We're carrying all sorts of things, aren't we? Get you out of the way for a second. Where's Kyiv? All the way down here. Yeah, it's going to be mostly box cars, actually, and some fuel. Yes. Oh, hang on. Did I not? Oh, I didn't buy the vehicle, did I? That's fine. Okay, I didn't actually buy it, so that's why it's gone from the list there. So, the cargo wagons. You carry tools. Let's get Kyiv back up again, so I can actually, so I know what I'm talking about. There you go. Keep it in view, so I know exactly what we need to do. So, we're not carrying Conmat there. No, we need faster. So you carry Conmat. No, the Naffy does everything. And you're just passenger wagons carrying odd bits of stuff. Don't really want a passenger wagon carrying things. Okay, is it going to be a mix then, I suppose? So it's mostly tools and fuel. You will carry... Okay, yeah, so we'll put a number of you on. We'll put some stake wagons. Yeah, a couple of you. And a few of these as well. Now that's 115 meters. That should be okay, I think, with our station up here. It's only a relatively short platform. I've lost it again. There it is. It's one of the bays here. So that's probably 120, isn't it? So it's 40, 80. No, it might be that. Is that 4? Okay, let's buy it and see what happens. Can we put you onto the Kyiv bulk? We can. Let's see what it looks like. Hopefully I've got my switches set up here so it can actually get to that platform. Here you come. Lovely job. Yeah, and I can't really extend the platform here because that road station is in the way. Okay, good. We shall see. Oh, I think we should be alright. Yeah, we should be alright. Well, fine. Fine. Yeah, I could probably put another couple of wagons on there at least. Okay, oh, I do need to put some full loads on there. Full load, and we'll just wait for 70 seconds. See if that works. And we will need to put some wagons, probably some trucks down here to deliver the freight into Kyiv. Although, looking at the cargo overlay, it'll deliver some. No, we need more. Okay, we're going to need to put in a little bit of a truck stop here. Let's get that organised, shall we? Building a cargo stop here. What do you're? Now you do an in and out, don't you? Your little modded one. But these don't normally allow you to configure, so you'll need to get the length of it right. Terminal type low. Okay, don't understand that. Street connection border. The capacity, higher cargo capacity. Number of terminals, we'll probably want at least 2 on there. Oh, terminal width is standard. Okay, so if we connect that in here. No. Okay. So if I put, let's make the road lengths shorter, like so. It still wants to bend them up. You look good. Right, and do we have some one-way streets? We do have one-way streets. Excellent. Oh, the train. No, you're the passenger wagon. Oh, we've got a new year, 1928. Got some lovely new Japanese locos going reasonably fast. That's good. Oh, that's just it. Okay. So you can go there. And you go in there. Sort of. You're going to have to bend a bit, aren't you? Okay, fine. Tools. Can I not turn that one around? Upgrade you. There you go, that's better. Yeah, that looks alright, I think. So, where do we want then our cargo drop-off points? No, I want buildings. I want cargo. I want a drop-off point. So, you are covering most of that, to be honest. Right, let's get me bus route in view first, so we're not going to get in the way of each other. So we're going to want to go round that way, do we? Okay, so coming out this side first. Kyiv local delivery is super. We should have a, yep, we've got a depot here. We can buy some vehicles, cargo vehicles. Which ones should we buy? We want the ones that can carry everything. So it's going to be the tarpaulin trucks. We'll use the Benz, I think. Yeah, we'll use you. And we'll put 3 of you on for the moment. You can go on to Kyiv local delivery. And again, I always forget this. I'll put a wait till full on there. Won't wait too long. 50 seconds or so should be fine, I think, for that. Where's our train got to? Why is it at the top of this list? Don't know. Okay, where's our train? Oh, you're hurtling all the way down here already. Excellent. do we have? We don't have any goodies yet, obviously, at Ajaxpost. That'll take a while to build up. So what I'll do is I'll run this forward a little bit, and a little bit of a sexy video effect, and hopefully we'll see some cargo waiting to be delivered all the way down here to our new big city of Kyiv. See you in but a second. And our new freight train to Kyiv is just about heading back into Ajaxpost to pick up its first load of... Ooh, how many? Well, I've worked out why it was top of this list earlier. Yeah, I left a space in front of the K of Kyiv. Okay, not a lot of freight headed down there, but then, as we know, it does take a little while for the producers to realise there is a new consumer at the other end of these lines, so that will pick up over time. So I dare say it's not going to be terribly profitable as yet, unlike... Okay, our Yerevan fuel delivery. I still haven't renamed it, have I? Good grief, man. Rename it. We'll call it Yerevan bulk delivery. Mix of two words I don't often put in the same title of a description of a route. Although the finance is it's looking profitable there for the last half year. For the beginning of 1928. You still sat there waiting, picking up Conmat. Okay, I'm sure there's other stuff you could take back if you wanted to. Anyway, we'll leave that one to carry on and do its business. There's one other little thing. Yep, okay, there's one other sort of big-ish thing I want to finish the episode on, but one other little thing that I fixed while we were waiting for that train to get into back to the freight hub is this route here, carrying the logs from the Yerevan forest up to the sawmill over here. That's right, near Baghdad. Yeah, the rate on that line was 900 something. Or 700. It was huge anyway. It's a good deal more than the forest itself produces. So wasted capacity, basically. The rule, I think, generally is if you can match the rate of the line to the rate of production, you're in for a good profit sort of rating, really, on there. And yeah, it's nicely profitable. Always has been. But hopefully the costs, because what I've done is I cut down one of the ships. I took one of the ships off this line. So there's only 4 ships on there now at the moment. But that's good. Anyway, that's just a little by the by. Just again to reintroduce, I mentioned it a while ago about the rate and the production levels and so on, and equalising them. I think someone did comment on that in an earlier video. Can't remember who it was. It was quite some time ago. I do apologise for forgetting your name over the months. So anyway, what we're looking at doing, I want to bring Izmir into our passenger network, and indeed our freight network, obviously. Now, we've already got some lines going down here. We've got this little food route going here, which takes food eventually up into... Does it actually take food anywhere? Now, that's the grain farm. This... No, it doesn't. Oh, that's interesting. Now, yeah, that could work. We've got food there, but it's not going anywhere, is it? No, it could go to Kyiv. Oh, so we could have a line coming out of here, going to Kyiv. It could also go to Jakarta. Jakarta, well, it's one of their main demands. Well, it's a third level demand here in Kyiv. So we could do that. Right. Okay, that's what we'll do. We'll do this now. This should be a little bit simpler, I think. That's what he says now, anyway. And once we've got that done, we will bring a passenger route into Izmir. Now, what I'm thinking is we could either do a direct route like I normally do from the hub here in Ajaxpost Maxima, our main hub station. Could bring that round here into Izmir, sort of replacing this road bridge that the game gave us with a proper rail bridge. Or I could swing it through Jakarta, because this line here, Jakarta's grown a fair bit, but yeah, it could do with more. There's not a great deal of business on that particular line. There's only one train, which possibly limits the growth as well, to be fair. We could put that line to Izmir through Jakarta, and hopefully sort of stimulate both cities to grow in that sense, which I think is what we might do. That will give us a lovely route over the bay there. Might even be a boat route, but probably not. No. Again, your thoughts, whether I should make that unique connection to Izmir into Ajaxpost, or make Izmir go via Jakarta into the hub at Ajaxpost. And we'll see that for the next episode. But I think for the moment, and this may impact on that final decision for the passenger line, is get food from here into Jakarta. How much does Jakarta want? 92. You're getting some from our other hub, which is fine, but we can take some from here. We've already got a train station here. Yeah, which we can utilise. So we just need to configure that and take a bit of a route off there. That should be fine. Where's that connecting? No, you want to go to the other terminal, I think, don't you? I think we'll put you on terminal 2. Yeah, so this one here on the south end of the station will go out to Jakarta. Probably need to make that bigger as well. Anyway, yeah, so I will stop talking very shortly, hand over to a bit of a speed build and soundtracky thing again, and we'll get this last little update for this episode done by adding food directly into Jakarta without going through the hub. Oh dear, am I allowed to do that? Anyway, I'll see you again in a couple of minutes' time. Well, that's set up, so what we need is to get some trains on there, and we're going to have to use one of our depots here. Which one is which of these routes is serving Jakarta? No, not that. So Jakarta Freight Bulk, you'll that line there. So we could, but we need you to go down that way. So we need a depot which can get to these tracks here, which could be you, I think. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can do this. So we're looking for steam locomotive. We've got a couple of new ones, haven't we? These here. They're good. They're fast-ish. 62 miles an hour. These are the ones we got at the beginning of 1928. but they're not especially powerful compared to the Chinese or the Russian models that we've had for a little while now. Yeah, we shall see. We'll see. Actually, no, this train doesn't need to be too powerful, does it? Because it's a fairly short route across that bay from the food factory into Jakarta itself. So we could use one of you. Yeah, we'll use you, although you are quite common. Yep, that's what we'll have. It's a simple little island and a couple of little islandettes. Islets, whatever the word is. Little bits of land off the side. So we might have a common theme amongst our machinery, amongst our vehicles and so on. So we've got you. We want some cargo wagons. You're just going to be carrying food. So what can I focus on for food? Again, we want to go at least 50 really here. It's going to be the box car. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 to start with. Yeah, we'll do that. And you're going to go on to the Jakarta. No, I need to look across all my lines. Jakarta food bulk. Unable to find stop. Okay, well, if I put you on the other route to start with, maybe that will work. The Jakarta freight bulk. Yes, okay. Because obviously neither of those stations that it's actually going to service is anywhere close by here. So we just need to get you into that, into this station and onto a line that goes down to Jakarta. I suppose I could upgrade that line as well now, couldn't I, while I'm here? I've got all this money to spend, I might as well spend it. So that's this line here. And you as well. That's good. You're going all the way to Jakarta, I think. If I hit the right track, there it goes, there it goes. I'm doing this right, aren't I? Which train are you? Jakarta freight bulk, that's good. Okay, so you need to... Oh, you're not in there yet. Okay, wait till you get into the station. It's getting kind of busy around here, isn't it? That's the thing with these huge hubs, is they get a bit busy. Okay, so you're making your way into there, and we'll deal with you in a minute. In the meantime, I was upgrading this track, wasn't I? So I'll carry on doing this, and I'll join you again after another sexy video effect. And there he is, heading out of the Epic MMX, our big freight hub, on its way to Jakarta. It's already picked up 5 food from the main station anyway. And once he gets there, he'll then settle in. I've just changed him to the Jakarta food bulk route, so he'll take care of that. Actually, I'm wondering if he could go back to... No, we'll leave him on that little bit of a route. I was thinking if he could go back all the way to the Epic MMX as well. Might do that in the future, but we shall see. Anyway, I think we will leave that for the time being, and I will say thank you so much for joining me today for this episode of Transport Fever 2. Oh, we've got a choice of camera views, haven't we? This doesn't apply to every model, so it depends on what the vehicle actually has in terms of its viewing cockpit options. So this modder obviously has put in some extra views from the cockpit. So does it have a horn? No, this one doesn't have a horn, does it? We know that already. Yes, so thank you once again for joining me today for this episode of Transport Fever 2. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, it'll be great to hear from you. A little bit of a like would be lovely. Even better if you've got something to say about what I'm doing with the game, or things I could do better or differently, or just stop making mistakes, whichever, anything you feel like saying about what I'm doing or the game itself, then please do just drop a note into the comments box below. That would be awesome. Other than that, of course, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, you could do that now, and that way you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play series. But from me, Ajaxpost, here in Transport Fever 2, until the next time, bye bye for now.